everyone, and welcome back to Sundays in the Garden. If you're new here, my name is Sarah, and on this channel I share all of the things I'm getting up to in my English cottage garden and allotment area. If you're new, I would really love for you to subscribe so you can stay up to date with all of the things I'm sharing in 2024 and beyond. In today's video, I'm taking you back to beautiful Barnsdale, and it is in full bloom and looking magnificent. Barnsdale Gardens were used by the BBC for Gardener'S World programmes between 1983 and 1996 by the legendary TV gardener Geoff Hamilton. Garden number 1 is the modern estate garden, which is based around the size of an average family estate garden. So those who have been following for a while now will remember what this garden looked like back in March, and so much has come to life since then. This meadow suite is beautiful. We have that in our own cottage garden and I love it. And just so much beautiful new life and green growth here since the last time I visited. So how I'm going to conduct the tour is I'll maybe talk a little bit at the beginning of each garden, and then I will just film for you to have a look around yourself. You can come backwards and forwards in the sections, having a look at the favourite bits for you, and please feel free to comment below with which are your favourite areas in the gardens. But it's just stunning and you don't need me waffling on throughout the whole video. So I will leave you there now to explore garden number 1 at your leisure, and I'll join you back at the next garden. So we are journeying now between gardens, and even if we're not in an official garden, there is still so much beauty to see here along the route. So I will show you a few of the flowers that are popping out at me as I make my way to the next garden. Garden number 2, a rock feature. Feel free to pause on these boards and read them thoroughly before moving on to the next sections of the video. The stepping stones here allow the homeowner to move amongst the plants. And here we come to the stunning apple archway. Those who have been following for a while will remember this in blossom. And back in March when there wasn't as much to see, now beautiful fruit emerging and full leaf and lots of shade under here. It really is a beautiful place to take a mindful stroll. Coming now to the wildflower border, which is now in absolute full growth mode. Amazing grasses here, wonderful wildflowers emerging, and every time I've come there have been different seasonal wildflowers on display. It's a really beautiful area filled with an overwhelming sense of peace and tranquility. Garden number 3 is the Memorial Garden, home to the bust of Geoff Hamilton and to the memorial bench for Helen. The mood here is of real peace and calm, and the roses smell extra sweet. Garden number 4, the Gentleman's Cottage Garden. This garden helps you to visualise in real life what you can do with a space that is wider than it is long. The different zones and areas that have been created in this garden all have their own purpose and feeling, and they feel like individual smaller gardens in their own right. In this area we have lots of edibles as well as a small greenhouse. The central section is paved, has a seating area and lots of stunning roses, and then this final section through here has an area of lawn for the children to play on, as well as lots of other beautiful herbs and shrubs. Stunning. Garden number 5 is the Artisan's Cottage Garden. As I said before, please feel free to pause these sections of the video so you can read the boards at your leisure. This garden is one of my favourite gardens here because it seems very similar in many ways to my own in terms of planting, in terms of structures and colours used, and I find it really, really beautiful and enjoy the atmosphere in this space. If anyone from Barnsdale is watching and can comment with the variety of this rose in particular, I would love to put it along one of our trellises in the garden. I think it's my favourite rose here. Garden number 6, the Reclaimed Garden. This garden uses reclaimed items to create its structures, features and zones, and it does so successfully that the whole area seems cohesive and blends well together. Garden number 7, the Artificial Rock Garden. Garden number 8, the Stream and Bog Garden. The transformation in this area in particular is nothing short of amazing, and I love the loose drive here, very reminiscent of my garden at home too. During this tour, I won't share with you every garden because some of the gardens were being used for other things. There was a wedding taking place when we visited Barnsdale on this day, and there were lots of gardeners working in different areas of the gardens, and I didn't want to disturb them. So here we are at garden number 10, the Geoff Hamilton Winter Border, which, despite it now being the summertime, there is still so many beautiful flowers to see, and it has a great atmosphere here. Garden number 11, the Penstemon and Hostebed. Garden number 12, the cutting garden. Coming now into perhaps my favourite area of the gardens, garden number 13, the woodland garden. The atmosphere of peace and tranquility found here cannot be matched anywhere else in the gardens. Garden number 14, the wildlife garden. Garden number 15, the Japanese garden. Garden number 16, the Versailles garden. From this part of the tour onwards, I will leave you to enjoy the gardens at your own leisure. There are so many beautiful gardens to come, including the rose garden and the allotment garden, and so many more beautiful flowers and blooms to see and enjoy. Let me know in the comments below which is your favourite area of the gardens and why. If you notice that the quality of the footage drastically improves later on in this tour, then that is because my lovely dad took over the filming when my oldest little boy wasn't feeling very well. So thank you so much for standing in and helping out with that and getting some beautiful shots close up of the stunning roses and other flowers. Shout out to NB Nature Trail Van who took over the filming for the second half of this tour. Love you loads. Barnsdale. And thank you, Geoff. Until next time. So much for watching. If you've enjoyed the video today, please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I look forward to seeing you all again next time. Have a great week. Bye.